Yeah, this is just for fun. But here's the setting of the sun. There's a little village. And over there are a whole load of cattle who've been let into a field. And the field has been fenced. I don't know if I can zoom, can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, so the field is fenced. So you can see the lighter grass they've already eaten a day or two ago, and on the far side of where they are right now, the lighter grass. Here they haven't been in here yet. And way over there you can see where they were eating when it was super sunny, so the super sunny burned the grass when it was short. So you can see how few houses there are. Here you've got a good few houses because it's a little estate and a little village. I mean, if you look around, okay, it actually looks quite well populated around here in a way. But really the thing that I'm thinking about is just how this part of the world, in Scotland in general, is not as densely populated as it could be, and not as densely populated as it would have been, say, 100 years ago in this area, 200 years ago in this area. Because this area is very, very close to the port that leads to Northern Ireland. And in fact, this bay here, sorry, have a look down there. This bay here is called Luce Bay. See on the far side there, it's the outer tip. So this bay is Luce Bay, which means the Bay of Light. And this area is known for its fabulous kind of light colours. And so a lot of artists have been coming to this area for hundreds of years to paint and capture the beauty. So just down the road here, if you go down that way and around, the tip that you can see over there, the other side of this bay, is called Whithorn. And the Isle of Whithorn is said to be where Christianity first came to Ireland. Christianity first came to Ireland, according to the mythologies around here. The Christianity first came to Britain from Ireland. That's what I'm actually attempting to say there. So there's a whole history around Christianity. That Christianity is actually a British thing that was rewritten as if it was all a Hebrew story in the Middle East. And this is lots to do with the sort of almost competitiveness between the Irish and Hebrew as to whether the Gaelic language is really, really similar to the Hebrew language. And the Welsh language is really similar to the Etruscan language. Who's to know, who's to say? You know, there are people very heavily convinced that they know the truth and have very strong beliefs based on what's been written. I don't think the birds care too much. I don't think the dog cares too much. I don't think most people care too much, kind of thing. So this whole area, where you now see so many massive fields, this whole area is owned by one family, one guy. And this one guy owns it because he inherited it. And he inherited it because his ancestors somewhere along the way have to have been involved in clearing off the people who were once native here. And if you just go back like 400 years in this area, even 200 years, and then 400 years, and then 600 years, and then 800 years, and then if you go back 1,000 years, if you go back 2,000 years, there are very different people are the natives. Because waves of different people come in and take over the area from the people who were there before, using superior technologies. Generally meaning using superior weapons. But also finance is a weapon in that sense. Finance is a superior technology. Indeed, the military weaponry and finance are completely tied together, because if you've got the superior weaponry, then you're going to take over the resources of an area. Because you're being fed by those resources, your brain is getting plenty of food, and your children are going to learn, and you can send them to schools and colleges and universities, and your increase will keep on increasing. And the people you've taken the land off, they'll become your tenants, or they'll be killed, or they'll be driven off to some other place, kind of thing. And this has been going on for decades. This is still going on today. This is what's called immigration policy. This is where the Caucasian, British and Irish and European people are really freaked out about the amount of people coming to an area. Bye for